everybody, my name's Kiahonfire and welcome to a Soulmask video. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock a different mask. So let's have a look in this table, shall we? I'm going to teach you how to unlock the Wilderness Mask. Now this is a mask you can find in a very certain place and I will show you the location of where to get it. But it's a helpful mask because it's mostly like an archery mask. So if you like the sound of that, this is extremely good at bows and range and stuff like that, so ideal for that type of play. So let's have a look on the map now, shall we? Let's go over to the left hand corner just below the snow biome. You're going to see right here Holy Ruins, Guardian Beast Ruins Guard, iron ore. This is where you would go to get this mask, and it is quite a big dungeon, but I gotta say, like, out of several of the other masks, it's got to be one of the easier ones to infiltrate. Like, it's not as bad as some of the other ones. However, it is in a poison zone, which means you have to prepare for that. So if you go into like a bench like this and you make yourself a bunch of antidote, this will help subside the poison. I do not recommend bringing the mount inside at all because it will die very quickly. Yeah, Yerba Mate might help as well. Poison resist, that would be very handy to pick up. But anything that helps reduce poison in your body would definitely be worth bringing because the poison could be pretty harsh. However, this dungeon is very straightforward and the boss is actually not too bad to get to. However, he packs a punch. Even in iron gear, it can suck quite a bit, and let me just, well, walk you through the whole thing, I guess. Okay, so we're at the location I like to set up, and this part is like just before you go in the poison. A good reference actually is to go to the small pit around the corner, so that's also a good place to set up, as you'll know where to go if you do get lost. And then there's a nice bit of flat land you can set up something, and once you go over this threshold, it will be poisoned. So any mounts you have, you'll want to leave there. So let's have a little look. So we just go into this little bit here and you'll see, there we go, poisonous fog, there you go. And we're going to apply the antidote, which doesn't last that long. It lasts for about 10 minutes, so that you're going to need quite a few antidote to do this one. Either way, what I'd recommend for you to do is actually set your teleport point at this area here. And then basically what we're going to do from this point on is go diagonally across because there is the cave entrance. It can be a bit deceiving with the whole marker thing. Now, when we go down into this valley, there's going to be scorpions. There's also going to be anacondas and stuff like that, which are rude. Very mean. But let's go down into the dip. Here we go. Going around the corner. There's a snake right now. There's also an elite down here somewhere. Just be wary of that. You can pretty much run past them though. Okay, anaconda is dealt with. There's just a few scorpions around here which I'm going to choose to ignore. And you're going to see a lot of scorpions in this cave, I'm going to be honest with you. Here's the entrance though. This is the way you get in, and then the rest of this way is honestly a lot of millipedes, scorpions. You're going to see a lot of scorpions and millipedes in this entire thing, and it is going to be very poisonous. So that is the way you get to the entrance. We have a look at the map here. You can see I'm right here in this little section that goes off here, and there was our start point over there. So that is how you get in, and then I'm going to take you to some footage I did with some friends through the cave and give you like a little walkthrough on how that actually operates and how you go about it. Okay, so going through this cave should be pretty straightforward because, well, the directions are pretty straightforward. One thing you'll need to bear in mind though with this cave is it starts introducing vine walls, and, well, it can be quite hard to see those and mistake them for a normal wall, but they are basically a wall of vines you can cut down. Now, the cave is full of bugs, making it one of the easier masks to actually get because of this fact. Bugs, frogs, scorpions are pretty slow and they are very small, meaning they are not too bad to go against in general. This makes this a really good entry level place to go for your first mask. Really, I would say it's a lot easier than the Holy Ruin in the jungle. I'm not even joking, because with that one they have NPCs and NPC bosses, whereas this is mainly bugs. There is an elite frog at some point, but all of this you can pretty much ignore if you really wanted to. The levels in the cave are not that bad either. You can have up to level 26 and level 30s coming at you. So yeah, it's decently balanced. So this is a pretty nice one to start with, honestly, if you want something different from the other free starter ones. Either way, we're just going to speed this up because you're going to go all the way down. I tend to hug the, left-hand side wall when coming into here. And we're going to go ahead and go to the first vine room, because it should be pretty straightforward to walk through till then. And here we go, just after the elite frog room, you're gonna see this, and this is the wall. So there you go. What you want to do is, you think you probably sickle it, but you don't. You actually just want to whack it with a weapon. I found gauntlets very good at doing this very quickly, and this opens up the ancient ruin itself, the Holy Ruin, and the scorpion room up ahead. And it can unlock this, there's a very dangerous zone coming up ahead that you'll need to be careful of, as there's going to be bridges over poisonous gas, which is not water, it's just pure gas, which is really, really damaging. You'll access this next area by breaking another vine wall, which again, I found like gauntlets were the one here to get rid of these. And then, yeah, there you go. So the place you want to go to cross this area, once you got rid of all the scorpions, is you want to go down on the right hand side and across. I'm just going to give you a quick way and example and show you how to get to the pyramids using an ostrich, aka I died in the pyramid and now I have to run through the dungeon to get my bag back run. But this was much more convenient than the attack footage, so I thought I'd share this one to show you the route on how to get to the pyramid. So this is a good example as well why you don't want to take an ostrich into a pyramid with no protection, because the amount of damage it gets on it with the poison, it dies very quickly, as you can see. But yeah, we're making our way to the pyramid. It's like kind of a zigzag, but you're sticking to kind of like the right hand side of the room is how it generally tends to go. And then you're going to be going up the zigzag up the back. There are chests in this room you might want to take care of as well. There are scorpions, there are millipedes that you might have to fight, or you can run past them if you like. It's up to you. And there is a rubby touchy pad just below where the pyramid entrance is as well, which might be worth picking up. But either way, that's the run through. Once you're here, there's a set of doors that you can go ahead and open, and then this will initiate the next part of the dungeon you'll be going through. Remember, it's still poisonous. You're still going to need antidote, but you're going to now need your hammer and your corrosion cans if possible, because you're going to be dealing with triangles, and that is always the kind of like default thing you do with triangles. Hammer and the corrosion cans are really good. Gauntlets and corrosion can are really good as well. That is a lot of fun and does a lot of damage, so recommend that as well. Either way, you're going to open the door and you're going to be met with this absolutely huge room, which is extremely intimidating. However, it doesn't have to be like that, because the boss is literally, you open the door, you're going to head straight diagonally across to the door over there on the other side of the room, and that is the door that leads to the boss. So once you've gone straight across the room at the start to the door on the other side, the opposite side of the starting room, you're going to enter a new area. So you have big doors you go through. You're going to see immediately you've got like a triangle in front of you, red tiling on the floor, and a couple of pillars, and there should be a couple triangles in here you'll have to take care of. But ideally, once you've done that, just go straight through the room and continue on through a large hallway where there's going to be more poison. Once you're through there, you'll come into a big room with about 6 triangles in it, and you're going straight across it ideally. We killed about 4 of them already from just exploring the ruin, but there are a couple left at the end that we didn't take care of yet. Either way, you'll be doing the same like we did in the last room. You'll be going straight across once you defeated these triangles. Then you'll be opening a door into a very large corridor, which you can follow along. There is actually a breakpoint in this corridor on one of the bends, which opens up to a secret loot room with an extra chest in it if you guys like. So keep an eye out for cracks on the wall, because that is indicators on where those might be. But either way, you'll be following this along until you hit a T-bend, where you have the option to go left or right, and you are going to choose right, as that is where the boss is. He does several different move sets. I would highly recommend either using the left or the right side pillar area to hide behind when he's being mean, and just kind of see what attacks he does. He does a ton of damage. Even in iron gear, he does a brutal amount of damage. So usually the kind of like best strat is just go behind a pillar, honestly, because he's really, really, really brutal. Either way, you probably don't want to fight him in the middle of the arena because he sucks. But yeah, we definitely found the better play was to go behind the pillars on the left or right. That gave us some breathing space to heal and get away from one of his nasty attacks, which basically just follows you around the room and can kill you in like 2 hits. It's really rough. So for a little example, you're going to see it here. We're hiding behind one of the pillars. We're just going to be looking at the boss and seeing what he does, what moves he does. The ones where he just does like a equalized beam that goes round and round in circles is probably one of the easiest ones to go for. You want to hit him when he's doing that. That's a really nice attack. It opens up a nice window and you can dodge past the lasers. So that's a great time to attack him. And you only take like a little bit of damage from the lasers as they go around. So it's a very long and readable attack, which makes it easier to bash him while he's doing that. So it might take a little bit of time to do this, but honestly, you got it. You got it, absolutely. Once you got him down, you'll get like a little achievement, and then you should be able to access his little box bag to get the key that you're going to need to unlock the mask box, which is in the back room. So that will be very valuable to do. And he might drop you some nice modules as well, so grab all of that and then head to the other side of the room to go and get your mask and take your loot and chests. Opening this door will greet you with a ladder, which you're going to want to climb up, and then there'll be a door on the other side. Follow this door through and you'll enter a room with a triangle that's not going to attack you for once, and you can enter your key into it, which will unlock the mask, which you've been looking to get. And there you go, a wonderful archery mask. Now all you need to do is unlock it in a terminal yourself. So there you go, there is the mask that we've been looking for, the wilderness mask. So lovely jubbly. Go ahead and grab it, and then you can go through the other door that's up the stairs that leads you on to the easy way out, which is going to lead you to the area with all the scorpions and the bridges across the poison water. The millipedes and scorpions, let's be honest, will probably have spawned back, but you should be able to run through them. If not, you can easily kill them, and so on. Either way, hope you found this video helpful and you're able to unlock the mask yourself. Good luck on the challenge. Remember to bring lots of things that help with poison, as it's very brutal. There are some places in this building that don't have the poison, but honestly, you're like dipping in and out of it, so I wouldn't risk it. I would just put an antidote on and be safe with it. But either way, friends, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.